Welcome back to Beyond the Page, my dears. How has 2026 been treating you so far? Hopefully gently and satisfying. But if it hasn't, then I hope this episode brings a little spark to your day. Before we get into the thick of things, a big heartfelt thank you to everyone listening right now. Whether you've been here since the beginning or just stumbled in from the bookish side of the internet, your support means the world. You made a choice to press play today, and I don't take that for granted. Quick housekeeping. This year, Beyond the Page is moving to a bi-weekly posting schedule. It's not you, it's me. And honestly, it's for both of our good. Less burnout for me, more quality content for you. Win-win, yeah? And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Lora Tia, and this is your quaint nook of literary debauchery. We do serious excursions into story structure here. We talk about indie books, dabble in expository narration, and gush over self-published authors and their books with an unapologetic amount of passion. Now, today's episode is, well, we're dragging ourselves, specifically our past selves. That old version of me who swore up and down that I would never write certain tropes, and then not only wrote them, but fell head first into the glittering pit of guilty pleasure and stayed there. Reluctantly at first, then gleefully and shamelessly. Let's start at the root of it. What even is a trope, and why do some of them get such a bad rep? In storytelling, a trope is a recurring device, theme, or concept that shows up across genres and narratives. Think of it as shorthand, a familiar building block that gives writers a framework and gives readers a signal for what kind of ride they're in for. Tropes usually fall into one of three buckets. Character tropes, like the reluctant hero, the chosen one, the femme fatale. Plot tropes, we have the enemies to lovers, love triangles, secret baby, and lots more. And situational tropes, there's forced proximity, mistaken identity, and found family. You've seen them everywhere, they're familiar, and that's part of the charm, until they're done to death. That's where we cross the line from trope to cliché. A trope becomes a cliché when it's predictable, lazy, or lacks the emotional depth to make it feel legit. Now, personally, I had a list, a little blacklist of tropes I swore I'd never touch. These were my top of the list. Enemies to lovers, because the emotional whiplash gets exhausting when done wrong. The chosen one, yawn, and forced proximity / captive hearts. Guess what ended up baked into Table 11 and the rest of my Triangle Mafia series? All of the above. Not only that, Embers in the North and A Trial of Thorns, two of my fantasy darlings, both dance dangerously close to the chosen one arc. It's almost offensive. Past me is somewhere, screaming. But here's the thing, tropes aren't inherently bad. What readers actually hate is lazy execution. We're not tired of enemies to lovers, we're tired of the same 5 cardboard cutout characters doing the same tired dance with no nuance. We don't hate the chosen one. We hate it when the chosen person is chosen for literally the same reason, with the same expectations. What readers crave is a satisfying twist on the familiar. They want a story that acknowledges the trope and then delivers it with temerity. Let me walk you through my downfall. It all started with research. At the time, I was digging into Inkit statistics, trying to understand what stories were trending, and I noticed a pattern. Enemies to lovers, forced proximity, damsels in distress. Romance is the main plot. And here I was, a fantasy-leaning, action-first, twist-happy writer who preferred crime and magic and chaos. Naturally, I was skeptical, but I also wanted to see for myself if I could take a trope I didn't particularly like and make it something I would like. Enter Table 11, my first official step into contemporary mafia romance. And listen, I don't write what's expected. I never have. I write what grabs me. So even though Table 11 was built on well-worn foundations, I complemented it with misdirection, secrets, power dynamics, and twisty whodunit energy. The characters were unreliable, their motives were questionable, and the end result was apparently addictive. And I say that not to toot my own horn, but because reader feedback said so. They said so, and I couldn't ignore it. What shocked me most was how quickly the characters took over. I'm a discovery writer, so once the wheels started turning, the story just poured out. I was publishing chapters weekly, getting live reactions from readers, and using those reactions to refine the arcs in real time. It was honestly one of the most fun and collaborative storytelling experiences I've had. By the time Table 11 wrapped, the reads had exploded. The edits got more refined. And then Tia came calling. The trope I didn't want ended up being the story that changed everything. Here's the truth. When a trope works and it's done well, it bangs like it slaps hard. That's why I'll always say some tropes deserve a redemption arc. Just like your morally grey villain with a tragic backstory, sometimes all a trope needs is a fresh lens and a writer willing to take risks. Because readers don't hate tropes, they hate boredom. If you give them the setup they love and surprise them with a character who defies expectations, you've won and you've made the trope yours. We'll talk about some examples of stories that did this beautifully in a future episode because I've got a few indie authors to shout out. But for now, let this be the takeaway. Write the trope. Just don't write it the way everyone else does. So tell me, what's a trope you used to roll your eyes at and now you're not so secretly obsessed with? I know you've got one. Drop your confessions over on TikTok or Instagram or send them in using the feedback form in our show notes. And while you're there, don't forget to catch up on past episodes or recommend Beyond the Page to your favorite bookish friend. Next time on Beyond the Page, we're jumping back into a trial of thorns, secrets, blood, and the name reveal we've all been waiting for. Until then, I'm Lora Tia, your bookish hype friend, trope betrayer, and indie author. Catch you in 2 weeks.